Oh, welcome back, guys. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. Wow, I did it again. I completely forgot to check and see if my audio was recording before I started. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the first half. As you saw, I went through the first half very quickly, 8 times speed. So here, I'm going to actually try and commentate for the next couple. Basically, all you missed was the fact that I'm going through as fast as I can. I'm trying to do these missions for ELO, or for the LDs right now. And for the LD missions, I want to get as much of the minus life as possible. I've been using YOLO strats because I just want to make sure that I get as much as I can in. So here I'm just gonna throw Rudy. Yeah, so I was actually planning on playing more than just a few rounds this time, because more than just 5 matches, because I want to try and get the 60 ELO damage finished, minus life, for Berzerk. I completely forgot to check again. My recording thing automatically defaults to record absolutely nothing, which doesn't make any sense. I have no idea why that's the default for it, but okay. And I just forgot to check and make sure that I reset it beforehand. So that's why we are coming in halfway through now, and you are magically getting some commentary halfway through. Yeah, so again, the goal here is just to do the minus life. I'm using kind of more turny strats than ELO strats, so that you can see that you have to play much differently in tourney than in ELO. You know, in tourney, people tend to go for the KOs early. In ELO, people try to be trickier and wait for the KO until later. So here, what do I want to do next? Let's see. Can't KO me really, so I'll go ahead and just throw Gatlin. I'm not going to play any pills on her. Again, it doesn't matter. My goal for my La Junta half of the deck, I haven't decided right now, but maybe I'm not going to show the creation of the deck, since there's no actual commentary on the creation this time. Sorry about that again, guys. My La Junta half, I chose cards specifically to try and make people play pills, because I need people to play pills so that I can win with my other cards. So I chose cards like Gatlin or Glover in order to at least do a little bit of DR or be solid if it looks like I could get a KO using Glover. I chose all of the Berzerk cards based on whether or not they did defeat minus life, and then I wanted to maintain stars, so I went ahead and threw my other... Okay, Hemdall. Well, you know, we're equal on pills. This match is over, because I'm just going to throw Cornelia all in, and then even with Sandro, even if he does 6 damage, that's only going to take me down to 5, and I will have done 4 damage here, so you know, this match is over. Should have... Well, I can't believe I'm actually going to win this match. Anyway, kudos, lucky for me, I guess. Anyway, so... I was also saying, you know, how it's really ironic that I've released this video on how much I hate Berzerk, and how I think that the clan is well, without being too strong, well, I guess it is kind of strong. Basically, I think the clan is mostly trash, unless you're playing in a half deck. Mono is trash, but half deck is actually quite strong in ELO, and so it's ironic that I've said how much I hate Berzerk, and then every single one of my ELO matches has been with a half deck of Berzerk. And again, it's not because I actually want to, but it's because I'm trying to do these missions, and I'm trying to get these things done. I worked through a lot of my LD missions recently, so the one I'm working on right now is removing 60 life in ELO, and I'm also trying to work on getting wins with La Junta. So, yep. Oh, and I forgot Glover was also going to do -1, so excellent. Alright, battle 1. I guess that's a good way to start with commentary. Again, but I've been using kind of YOLO strats, just making sure that I get those, trying to make sure on purpose that I get the minus life in, because I really want, especially with Hillybilly, I want to make sure I get that 7 minus life in. No Hillybilly again, but we've got Rudy. That's good, so I can get the defeat. If I'm only going to get one Berzerk, I'm glad it's Rudy. because I can just throw him off and get the -2 life, and that's perfect for me. I threw Iguana Samson in because I have nothing to stop SOA in my deck, and I figured it would help force pill play, which would again help Berzerk be able to win and get their bonus if I wanted to, if I went up against some guy's decks, or if someone was crazy enough to play Roots this early. Okay, so we've got Dr. Copernica. I have no desire whatsoever to get into this battle, so I'm just going to throw off Rudy again. Smartest idea? No. Probably played like 1 or 2 pills on Dr. Copernica. Really? Really? Okay. Well, anyway, I did not go over this earlier, but as for those of you who may be new, watching this for the first time, I always try to look at my opponent's level, and I didn't this time. It's 40, so relatively experienced, but maybe not quite understanding all of the finer subtleties of some plays. We have all right, so that all of the bonuses are there. Basically 7 power across the board except for Dr. Van Wessel, LD. And as far as damage is concerned, I outdamage by a ton. So he definitely did need to win with Dr. Copernica, so I understand quite a few pills being played there, but no real reason why. So basically what I need to look out for is Grace or Grouchy. So if I do this, he's probably not going to play anything. It would make sense just to play Dr. Van Wessel with nothing, but I want to make sure that Grace and Grouchy cannot win, so I'm going to go ahead and play with 8. It's only going to leave me 5 pills, but I'm going to get 2 back, which will put me at 7. Plus 1 will be 8. I'll still have more pills than my opponent, even if he plays Dr. Van Wessel with nothing. We'll have the same amount of pills, but Iguana Samson has a higher power, and Gatlin has her +8, and so with Archibald and Gatlin, I'll be able to do 12 damage, which means that this match is pretty much over, unless he keeps Dr. Van Wessel. Dr. Van Wessel is the only card that can save him at this point, because of the fact that it has more power. And the problem for him is that Dr. Van Wessel cannot KO me unless... Oh, that's interesting. Dr. Van Wessel could KO me if he plays in Reprisal with Copy Out bonus, but he's not going to be able to do that unless it's the final round. So I'm going to see him either coming with Grace or Grouchy next round. If he comes at me with Dr. Van Wessel, he will not get the Copy Out bonus, which means that he can't do more than 5 damage, cannot KO me, so I'm basically guaranteed a win here. Because even if he does go all in with Dr. Van Wessel and prevents my Archibald, he is still not going to have enough pills in order to stop my Gatlin and or Iguana Samson, because he's going to be too low on pills, I think. Could be wrong here, though. So if he decides to go in really far with Dr. Van Wessel, let's see. So I have played 8 because I'm worried about a Grouchy. Grouchy would be able to win. So I've played 8 pills here. 8 times 7 is 56. 9. He'd need at least 7 pills in order to do that. So he would need... Yeah, Dr. Van Wessel is the only one who can beat me, and only if he goes all in, which means that he would only have 1 pill left. So I think this match is already over. After round 1, just played too many on Dr. Copernica. There's Wessel. Did he go all in? No, he didn't. That was one more reason to go in early with Archibald, if he decided to go for the KO early. Okay, well, that's the end of this one. Unfortunately, still only 2 life was gained. Minus 2 life, so only 2 life was removed, I should say. So it's a long, hard haul. We're waiting for more of those Hilly-Billy draws, where I can go in really far with Hilly-Billy in order to do the damage. I suppose on the plus side, should I just go for the KO? I mean, I don't really think ELO gives you some kind of bonus for destroying your opponent by taking extra rounds, other than KO bonus for actually KOing. Anyway, yeah, so round 1. Again, be careful with that opening move, especially when your opponent also has pill manipulation. Ooh, 2 more ELO KOs, and I will finish Die Hard. I guess this is also a testament. You can see all my missions that I really haven't played ELO that much in all of my time here in Urban Rivals. I've always shied away from it, just because I don't like feeling like I'm ranked with other people. I just want to enjoy the game. Okay, so we got level 59, probably a little better on the intricacies. I say around level 60 is when you can pretty much assume everyone is quite good, around 60. Of course, there are people that can be lower that are good. I'm not saying you're not good if you're not level 60. So here we have Leo, Scooty, Thurman, Tolliver. Leo is a trash card, basically. Scooty is a decent opener. Thormund is good for... I'm really surprised. I guess this guy has a weighted deck and didn't draw any of them. We got Tolliver with Courage, Thormund with Support. The problem here is Thormund. So if I lead with Hillybilly, I'm probably going to get absolutely by Thormund. So I think what I want to do instead is I got to look out for this Scooty. Scooty played with nothing is going to be 12 for the pills left, plus his 7 is going to be 19. I would really prefer Thormund to be played. This is kind of unfortunate. So if he plays Thormund for 77, I would still lose the pills. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to have to wait for the next round. If he plays Leo, then that would let me get away with a little bit more. He's not going to play Tolliver. Okay, so he's probably not going to play Tolliver. Scooty is a good choice. Thormund, he'll probably try to save for Hillybilly or someone. Leo, he could throw, but he won't throw Leo against Cornelia, so if I play Cornelia, chances are really good he'll either throw Scooty or Thormund, probably Scooty. So let's give Scooty for now at least. I'm going to play 2 pills just because that means that Cornelia will win if he plays 0 on Scooty. I want to force him to play at least 1 pill. I could still be behind in pills if he only 1 pills Scooty. 1 additional pill if he plays 2 pills on Scooty total. Again, not expecting Leo because DR is trash unless he just wants to throw off and try and hope that he can win with his other cards, saving Scooty and his pills for later. I don't know why he would do that though. Tolliver, he's probably going to lead next because he has to, so yeah, because of the Tolliver Courage, he's pretty much resigned to playing Scooty this round. Did not play anything on Scooty, so we will get our 4 damage in, and 3 with Cornelia. That's excellent. Now, ideally, I would actually like to match Hillybilly with Leo, because if he reduces the amount of base damage Hillybilly does, it means that I will then do even more damage with my minus life. So if he reduces me to... Okay, well, good. So we see Thormund here. This is exactly what we wanted to see. I'm going to get Gatlin. Yeah, I'm going to take Gatlin out of my hand. I probably should have played Archibald, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, good. So we got a lot of pills from Lanzita. Now, if I play, he cannot beat me with Tolliver. It's not possible to beat me with Tolliver. He can try, but it's more likely that he's going to throw Leo. Now, Leo's still not going to help him, but hopefully he will throw Leo instead of Tolliver, hoping that I played a lot. And I am going to play a lot, because as long as I win with Hillybilly, I win. So really all I have to do is say, okay, Tolliver is 6 times 8, 48. I just need to do the magic 49. If he throws Leo, 8. I'll get 6 life removed. If not, I'm only going to get 4 more from Hillybilly if he throws Tolliver. So my guess here is either it's going to be a 0-pill Leo, or it's going to be an all-in on Tolliver. There's really no reason to do anything else. Those are Lanzita's only 2 options. Anything in between is just wishful thinking, thankfully, and as you would expect, Leo... Oh, really? You went all in with Leo? Why? Okay, whatever. I mean, that just allows me to get the KO as well at the end here, which is unfortunate, and I'm going to pick up 2 more pills. So it allowed me to do quite a bit more damage here. Oh, that's right, I wasn't at 11. I was calculating from 11. It was only 10. So, yeah, instead of 6, I got 5. Otherwise, I would have gotten only 3. So I'm very happy about that. He increased the amount of life that I was able to take care of. And remember, Tolliver is at 9, so I need to play at least 1 pill. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just throw 2 on there because I'll get 2 back from him. We have another win. Again, I would say in this case, the issue here for Lanzita was just all 2 stars. Probably has a stacked deck and just did not draw particularly well. This puts 49 out of 50, so we're 1 fight away from our die-hard mission completion. We've got 4 wins with La Junta now, based on what I've done so far. Obviously, I've done well more than just 5 matches this time, so sorry. Ooh, no quick battle. So sorry if you feel like your trust in me has been broken forever. Oh no, Xonia has done far more than 5 matches. I was only expecting 5. I've been lied to. He's a swindler. He's convinced me to watch more matches than I was expecting that I would have to. Yamamoto Take. I'm guessing Yamamoto Takeshi. That would make a lot of sense. So maybe I don't recognize the name. Probably either an anime name or the person is actually Japanese, living in America. Level 76, clearly knows his stuff. We've got Frozen, which is clearly a good clan, and we got Vortex here. So good stuff all around. Versus my, I've got half and half. I've got Hillybilly again. Right now, neither of these is looking at full power. T-Gank is going to be gaining a lot back. If I go all in on round 1, I'm absolutely in trouble. But if I don't go all in, Gats is just going to get stronger. Yaden and Tsuka are both going to be way stronger. The problem is Tsuka's still going to be able to do way more than me. So ultimately, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's just going to benefit me more to do more damage early. So if he's expecting me to go big, he's probably expecting me to go 749, which means he would go 56, which would also cancel my 8. So I guess I'm going to go with 63. The problem, that would be good for T-Gank. The problem with that, though, is with Tsuka. 5 would only put me at 35, so he would be able to throw 6 or 7. I really want to play 1 more, because I'm worried about a T-Gank 8-pill. But when I think about it, that's absolutely ridiculous. You wouldn't throw T-Gank with 8 pills. Unless he's really, really aggressive player. Or a Yod with 8 pills. It just doesn't make sense. It makes more sense for him to throw off. So my expectation here is if he wants to block Hillybilly, which he probably does, T-Gank is a good one to start with, but he could do even better by trying to block with Tsuka. So it would be, I would say, better for him to use Tsuka if he's guaranteed. If he does, he's willing to go in even further on pills. So he might go to 7 with Tsuka. T-Gank, or he might go to 8 with Tsuka, but he might only stick with 6 or 7 with T-Gank because he'll be able to recover the pills back. So I'm expecting either Tsuka or T-Gank here as the play. I guess he does have one other option, which would be just to dump Gats now because he's so low. But there's Tsuka. Hopefully... Wow, really? I guess he was really hoping that I was going to go in deep, and I did. But I am perfectly fine with that, because that's 7 more life I can chop off. 38 out of 60 now. Over halfway done, guys. Whew, good. Get this 60 out of the way and finished. Now he has to worry about a KO. And, of course, Yod is going to be one of his strongest. This is round 2. I mean, there's really no reason for him not to go all in on this. So I'm expecting him to play a decent number of pills on this one to make sure. Yep. That's why you just don't want to go all in. And so now, even though I'm still down in pills, this is more of a 50-50 situation for him. And he cannot KO me this round, so that is unfortunate for him. One thing I can do, though, is I can play Gatlin, and because Gatlin is my strong one and it has attack manipulation, he may actually think that I'm not going to go in all the way with Gatlin. And that is exactly what I am hoping for. I'm hoping that he is thinking, okay, he's not going to do anything. He's just trying to draw the pills out, and so maybe he'll low pill on Gats, I'm not expecting an all-in on T-gank because Cornelia, I have just enough pills to where Cornelia is still going to be an excellent matchup against Gats because it's going to be a 3 bonus every single pill, and because I had 5 pills left, that would be 15, so he may only play a few on T-gank, but he's not going to feel safe only playing a few on T-gank. Honestly, my guess here is he's probably just going to 1 or 2 pill Gats. And I'm hoping that that's going to be my victory then. Oh, yes. Alright, guys. Well, looks like we've come away as the winner for this round as well. This match as well. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause here and say, oh, 100 battle points. I'm rich. We can go to Disney World now, guys. Excellent. Okay, anyway, oh great, now, 100 win students. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, and then we will continue as soon as I get right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I know for you it's been probably 0 seconds, but for me it was a minute or two, so let's go ahead and keep going, see if we can get a couple more of a few more life removed here in ELO. Cornelia, Rudy, Glover, and Iguana versus Anuka, Arlene, Ice Cube, and Norma. Alright, so level 30, maybe not fully in, maybe a little more aggressive. Overall, for damage, that Norma kind of makes up for the rest of it. Otherwise, I've pretty much got him out-damaged as long as I don't let him get his revenge in too much. So honestly, I know that Frozen has been very dominant recently, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised at that because Frozen has played in a very specific way with a very specific set of cards in order to kind of hang in there when you get into battles like this, because they're only going to get their bonus once, really. And let me just show you here, because a lot of people don't consider the fact that, you know, this is revenge. So the only way that they can get their revenge twice is if they lose the first round, win the second round, lose the third round, and win the one after that. So I'm actually just going to let him win with Ice Cube. He's probably played 0 pills on Ice Cube. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to throw Rudy because I'm going to do 2 damage, he's going to do 2 damage, and now he loses the chance to use his revenge more than once in this entire game. So I've pretty much destroyed his entire conditional setup for the rest of the game, because now Norma doesn't have any bonus. Arlene does have the confidence for 4 pills. Anuka will get her bonus, but not the revenge as well. So I've kind of put him in a really bad position. I mean, when you think about it. And so this is really the only round that he's going to be able to use Arlene, because after this, it's just not going to work. So Arlene against Glover is only going to be 6. But with those 4 pills, that is a lot of pills. So ultimately, man, I know this isn't the smartest move, but again, I really want to get this minus life mission done. So I'm going to assume that he's going to do the confidence plus 4 pills, even though I'm not going to be able to stop everything he does. I don't think he's going to be willing to go all in with Arlene. I don't think he's going to be willing to do that. 9 would be... yeah, Arlene, 9 pills would still lose, because that's only going to be 63. He would literally have to go 10 pills, and at that point it would be like an Arlene Fury. Even if he does go all in with Arlene, I'm still going to have... sorry, yeah, even if he does go all the way in with Arlene, then I'm just going to have more pills than him, and I'll be able to beat him relatively easily. So I doubt that he's going to go to 10 with Arlene. Yep, that's kind of what I expected. If you're going to go in for those 4 pills, you've got to commit to it. Okay, so now we've got the revenge. And the thing is now he only gets revenge on one of these. It's either Anuka or Norma. And it's probably going to be better for him to go with Anuka, honestly, because it's going to do 8 damage. Anuka is going to be able to do 8 damage instead of Norma's just 7. because of the revenge plus copy out bonus, because both of my bonuses are damage +2. The biggest issue here is that Anuka is only going to be 8 power, which means that I can just throw Glover and win this match, or win the setup against Anuka. So that is a little unfortunate for him. The other thing is Anuka cannot get the KO no matter what. Could do 10 damage, but I basically just have to wait. Because if I let Anuka win, no matter what, against Norma, Glover could make Norma 6 power. So honestly, because I've got a 4 life lead, and because Glover is going to be able to beat whoever I want, what I don't want to do is you go, oh, but you can win with Glover right now. But then if he plays nothing on Anuka, then Norma can just Fury win, because Glover will only do 5, take it down to 3, Norma does 9. Well, I guess it could be a tie, but I don't want to tie, I want to win. So I'm just going to throw Iguana with nothing. Yeah, I know. I'm okay with that. You can see, this way he doesn't get the Fury in, which is what he was probably hoping for. He was hoping to be able to Fury with Norma to get the tie. And now, Norma having 6 power, 6 times 7, 42, versus 48, and I'm going to do 5 damage, which means that I'll take him down to 3, and that's the end of the game. Again, Frozen, very, very dominant, but the problem here is when you have all of your cards in Revenge, a lot of people love Revenge because you can use it whenever you want to. But Revenge, when used with a large number of cards, and like 2 or means that you could potentially only be able to use Revenge once in the entire match. And so this is one of the issues he actually had with Ice Cube. It would have been better if he had Snorker, almost. Because at least with Snorker, he could have guaranteed a loss, because he only had 6 power. You've got to be able, if you're going to have that many Revenge cards, you have to be able to guarantee that you're going to lose the rounds you want to lose. Which means that, instead of having Ice Cube, it would have been better if he played an extra star and had Tiwi LD in there, even though Tiwi's super obvious. Anyway, so be careful when you're using too many Revenge cards. Be careful with your Frozen cards. That's one of the reasons why actually Frozen cards with confidence abilities are a little bit better. You want those cards that are going to be able to be devastating on both rounds, which is why Arlene is such a great card, but he wasn't really willing to commit all the way with Arlene, which is unfortunate. Oh, excellent. We've got Hillybilly again. Anyway, level 45. Okay, so it's pretty good. Maybe not super intricate. We've got Rescue here. Looks like we've got more stars as well. He's got not a whole lot of damage going on here, but also I'm off on Gatlin, so that's unfortunate. Wesley will not be led first because of confidence. Pierce could be, Denise won't be, so it's either going to be Scott or Pierce. And versus Hillybilly, it would probably do him better to throw Scott. Again, I'm gonna go pretty far. He might throw Pierce just because this is one of my highest damage cards. It might have actually been better for me to throw maybe one more pill on him, but that's fine. I'm actually kind of hoping he throws Scott LD, because then it means I'll only take him down to 4, and then I can toss Rudy and get one more in, which means that I would actually be able to pull 9 life removed off of this match, which would be awesome if I could. We'll see though. Maybe he's gonna go crazy with Pierce. Maybe he's gonna actually go pretty deep with Scott. Okay, we've got Pierce, so we can expect to see some pills on this one. Wow! Holy moly! Holy moly! Wow! Oh, super unfortunate for me because I don't get any of the life removed. All right, well done, Halloween. You called me, and because this is Rescue, I'm gonna be in big trouble now. Yep, here we see Wesley, but that's okay because I'm just gonna throw Rudy anyway. which is why he's got Wesley with 0 pills. This is an ult on Wesley, like everyone normally plays. Yep. It's just not worth it to try and pill over, even though I've got Gatlin. It's just not worth it. Let's see, 40 versus. Okay, so Cornelia can beat Scott LD. Alright, well, you know, this match is all but over at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and just throw Cornelia with everything that I got. And we've already lost this match. It was over after he called me with Pierce. I was really not expecting Pierce to go in with 10. Wow, that was... I want to say a brilliant play, but it's only a brilliant play because of who I am. Ah, so unfortunate. 7 lost. I could have had 7, but this way, ooh, good. This way we'll have 3 from Cornelia and then 2 from Rudy. So we're still gonna get to 5, which is not bad at all. 48 out of 60. Only 12 more, guys. 12 more. Might as well go ahead and just keep recording until we get to the 60. We'll call that the weekly mission thing. I don't know if I'll always do missions for my ELO, but I think it makes it a little more interesting than just. I mean, if I'm only going to show you a few matches each week, and I'm not actually going to try and show you running to a really high score in ELO because I'm just not interested in trying to do that. Maybe it'll be a little more interesting for you. Okay, so we've got Wellzord. Wellzord, awesome name from Brazil, level 75, so quite good. Then we got Frankie High, or Frankie He, Gail LD, Samantha, and Sean East. As far as damage, if he gets off kill shot, if he has confidence, not too bad, but overall I've got the damage lead. As for power, I also have power lead, but he has attack manipulation, so we're about even there. However, I do have star lead. I have a slight star lead. Okay, who do you want to start with? The problem is if I start with Rudy, then he can use Sean East and get 7 damage, and that's just going to put me in a whole world of hurt. But I also don't want to do too much damage, otherwise I can't use both Rudy and Leopold. I guess my best bet then, if I want to try and get both the damage from Leopold and Rudy, would be to play Leopold and hope that he does not respond with Samantha. Hopefully he's going to try and save Samantha for Gallon or Iguana Samson. But let's see, so what are his options? Gale LD is out of the question. He could try Sean East if he really wants to go far in, but I think I've played enough in order to prevent a kill shot unless he goes really far in. He could play Samantha for DR or Frankie He with just a few pills, expecting to be able to out-attack manipulate me, even though I am 1 power higher than him. Oh, Samantha. Exactly what I did not want to see. Super lame. Oh, didn't get my life removal. Ugh, Wellzord, I hate you. Not because you play well, but just because you I mean, you do play well, but... really, really frustrating. Ugh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Could go that far, but I wonder. All right, let's see. I'm gonna be a little more risky here. Frankie He probably played a decent number. Wanted to keep his pills. I probably could have played a few less on Gatlin. he's got to play Xoniast first. And I've guaranteed right now that he's going to get his kill shot. I'm just... yeah, this match is over. I was hoping that he played a few more pills on Frankie High. Frankie He, whatever. But he did not. I should have been a little more conservative on my Gatlin play. I can still make this a tie, though. I think if he had 3, if he plays 3 pills, it's 34. Oh, he can. He's just gonna have enough in order to be able to Fury. C'est la vie. He had me already after round 2. Too many pills on Gatlin. Alright, so, basically the shakedown for what happened there is I was really hoping that Frankie He was going to be played with a few more pills, expecting to try and counter my next play, but he didn't. He played conservatively, which I probably should have expected. Doesn't matter though, because I at least got my two lives, so we've got 50 out of 60. I'm really hoping I could have gotten 2 more because Hilly Billy, we've got our Hilly Billy this time, and we've got lots of DR, nobody that's really good to go against me right off the bat. I'm going to go ahead and play Hilly Billy again. This time I'm going to go with 70 though. Let's see how it turns out. So, not going to lead with Colin. Could go with MacArthur. More likely is a Maurice or Bert, but the problem is Maurice or Bert aren't really going to do any real good here. The thing that he needs to realize, and I'm sure he will, is that Maurice or Bert are still his best option here because I'm not really sure he wants to go in super deep with MacArthur, and I'm not really sure that Bert or Maurice are going to be useful against anyone else that I have right now because of the fact that I have all of my mins. The Life Min 2 and Leopold and Cornelia are both able to get around that. So, yep. Excellent. But we wanted to make sure that Hilly Billy got through because we want to get this mission done. And we're already over 1,000 anyway, so it doesn't matter if I lose the next couple. Alright, only 3 left, guys. Only 3 left. Which I could actually get with Cornelia. Again, it really doesn't make any sense for him to not pill big on round 2 here. However, even though that is the case, if he plays Maurice, he's going to be thinking, okay, well, I can definitely prevent a KO from happening from Gatlin. But what I'm hoping here is that he doesn't want to play a whole lot of pills. He's played Colin. I'm gonna chance it. This is not a smart move, guys. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna go in with Cornelia anyway. The reason he's done this is because he has gone in. And the reason you know he's gone in is because there's no way that he is going to let Gatlin through, and Gatlin has a chance at KOing. And so when he doesn't lead with Maurice, it means, you know, he's just baiting you to try and play Gatlin and try and get the win, even though you're not actually going to get the win. So we already have this match. It's game set. No worry here. The other reason that you want to keep your pills in general and not want to play them then is because even if he does play nothing, you can at least keep him from easily being able to Fury on all of his cards and potentially, you know, meet or beat the amount of minus life, or the amount of damage that you've already done. Now, I think with Hilly Billy it might have been a little bit better, even though Leopold has the option. Probably should have thrown someone like, probably should have thrown Lola in, because Lola would be able to, you know, give me 3 life back here, for example, and then I'd be back at 8. Since it's the closest thing to DR that Berzerk has. I think a lot of people, including myself at times, you know, we look at Hillybilly and we go, oh, he's just 7 unaided power, what can he do? But when you consider the kind of cards that a lot of people are throwing into ELO nowadays, that maybe don't actually do quite so much damage, there's no reason to Fury Maurice, was there? Maybe he has a Maurice mission, whatever. Hillybilly is actually still quite the beast here. We're down to 1044, so one more, hopefully, guys. Hopefully just one more, unless I only get 1 Berzerk card. If I get 2, then I should be able to finish up this match. So this will probably be our last match, guys. Especially since this video has already been over 40 minutes by this point. Man, this one's going to be long. Ice Coffee Killer. Interesting. So does that mean that you kill iced coffee, or... I'm not really sure what the implications of your name are at this moment. Okay, so we got Brampa. No idea why he has Brampa in there. Loki, Rahampa, and Thorpa. I feel like this Brampa play is a trap. Again, the thing here you want to remember for Frozen is that if you win the first round, you set them up for the ability to actually get their revenge twice. Alright, I'm gonna throw Rudy with nothing. Probably 1 pill, 2 pill? Oh, okay, well. You get the damage off on Rudy. Excellent. Problem is I probably should have just 0-pilled Hillybilly, but I don't have the guts for that. So I guess we'll go with Archibald next. The problem is he's probably gonna low pill on Thorpa because he wants to win, but not by too much. And then he's gonna be able to follow up with Rahampa for some serious damage, or Loki with some serious damage. He may lead with Loki next. So you know, I don't need to do all of Hillybilly's damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and play him with nothing. Even though I know that probably what we're gonna see here, probably Loki. Maybe 5 pill? 4? Unless he's feeling particularly confident that I did not go in with Hillybilly. If he's feeling particularly confident, okay, Thorpa. Went with Thorpa instead. Okay. Interesting. Okay. 7 damage. He's got the life lead, but I've still got 2 pills on him. Now, one of the interesting things here is I don't think he can KO me. Unless he goes with Rahampa. So he's going to throw Loki first. And then I think he knows that he can win with Rahampa no matter what after this. So I'm pretty sure this is a nothing Loki. A Loki with nothing on it. But even so, I want to make sure I get this Cornelia damage in. And so even though I know this game is already over because Rahampa is going to be able to win this no matter what against my next person. Yep, there's the Loki 0 pill. See, this is very common, the kind of thing that you're going to see with Frozen. You want them to, they definitely want to lose the first round, they definitely want to lose the round after. And so, if I wanted to win, actually I probably should have thrown Archibald with nothing. Man, why didn't I think of that? Oh well, that's okay. Because if I'd have thrown Archibald with nothing, he would have won with Loki, which means that he would have only been able to take me down 7, 6, 5, 3 to 3 damage. And then I couldn't, yeah, I would have won either way, wouldn't he? Yeah, he would have won either way, because Cornelia would have only been able to take him down to 4. It would have been the same thing. Well done, Ice Coffee Killer. I should have been a little more aggressive and played Hilly-Billy on round 1. Again, the other nice thing about Hilly-Billy is he really puts the pressure on the opponent. Well, anyway, so these are my matches for this week. Again, thanks for watching for ELO. I hope you had fun and enjoyed me trying to get this this mission finished. Got 60 life points done, 2 credits. Thanks for the credits, Urban Rivals. Just one left, which is inflict 150 damage, and I don't need to do that in ELO, so I think we will not be seeing Berzerk for a decent bit here in ELO. I'm kind of tired of making these Berzerk ELO videos. We end on 1031 ELO. If we go ahead and go back to the room, we'll see, take a look at how my fights were. We were at 1079, but then we were gracious to our opponents and let them win the last 4. Yep, so there you have it. If you liked this week's video, don't forget to like, share, or leave a comment down below. And also, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.